Now, as most of you know, I honestly believe that any art that is worth seeing is worth analyzing. I always look at stuff and wonder, what is the deeper meaning of this? What does it all mean? So today I'm going to talk about Childish Gambino's new video, This Is America.
Help a brother out, you know what I'm saying?
Because obviously this isn't just like something that's to be taken at face value. Look in the background.
Read between the lines, motherfucker!
To me, this video is mostly about distractions. It's called This Is America, and America is full of distractions. Literally, the internet, YouTube, me. There's so many things that can distract you from what's going on in the real world that it almost is euphoric. It's almost what you have to do, what you have to focus on in order to not be unhappy or all depressed and everything. Beginning of the video has this bald head, barefoot musician walk over to a chair and he begins to play the guitar. It's beautiful. The music, it's just really nice. He has his back turned to it. Now for me, this comes off as there's so much music out there that we don't even know about. That like with SoundCloud and stuff like that, it allows independent artists to get their stuff out there, but there's so much music out there that there's no way that you can know about every single artist. Like I said, I'm analyzing hard. It probably doesn't mean any of this shit, but it's my channel. That face when he turns around, you haven't recognized kind of when people wake up, that's kind of the face that they have. It's almost as if you haven't heard from him since Awaken My Love, and he's just, wake up, Donald. Wake up, awaken my love. And we get to the second distraction, and that is dancing. He obviously dances quite a bit in this video, but right from the beginning you could tell that in order to cope with certain things that happen around him, almost when terrible things happen in the video, he just starts dancing. Like it's almost like his way of like forgetting about what's going on. And that is a prominent thing in life. Like dancing is fun. People love dancing, but it is sometimes an escape from what's going on in their real life.
What the fuck?
Hold up. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video was sitting there like, this is so wait. What the f? Pulls out a gun and shoots him right in the head. Obviously, this is about guns. How prominent they are in our country. From Biggie, to Tupac, to Christina Grimmie, to Obi Trice. A lot of musicians have been murdered and quite a few of them go unsolved. That's why there is a blindfold over that guy, because they become faceless. And you see how he just hands the gun off, because that's how it works with the guns. They don't really go away. They just get passed down to generation, person to person. And it's hard to get rid of guns because there's so much in circulation, almost like money.
Don't catch you slipping.
He says, don't catch you slipping. Because it is literally, you can die at any time, any place. Somebody could literally shoot me while I'm making this video right now. That's how prominent gun violence can be in America. That you could literally be shot at any time. Notice they drag away the body like that. Almost how thoughts of death can just go away. How like so much happens in the world. Somebody can die and it'll be really sad. But so much happens in the world that it's just like a flash in the pan. You almost forget that that person died. Distractions. He's like, don't catch you slipping. Look what I'm whipping. Look what I'm driving. Little kids. All these distractions. Cars in the background. Distractions. So much happens in the world around you that you don't really know everything. You can never possibly know everything because the world is so vast and huge. Notice how when he says, police be tripping though, this is America, he looks over his shoulder. That's what it's like to be black in America. No, but for real, when he talks about the police, he looks over his shoulder because that's what it's like whenever we are out in the streets. There's so many times that like you'll hear about unarmed black teenager man being shot by the police, and it's just like, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. I'm telling you, if I got pulled over by the police, I don't care if I'm in the passenger seat. My hands go on the dashboard. You gotta be careful. This is America. He said, I got the strap, I gotta carry him. Honestly, in this world, the way this world works nowadays, sometimes people are more willing to pull out guns before they're willing to hit fists. And so he carries a strap because he don't know. He don't know what could be around the next corner. As you can tell, he looks around his shoulder again when he says that. Oh yeah, and kids are playing and stuff. All hell is breaking loose in the background. You got people counting money, you got people stealing stuff, you got people carrying weapons and riding bikes, tires, all kind of stuff happening in the background. That represents the world. Everything is happening all at once, and you really can't stop it or control it at all. More dancing, more dancing, more dancing. Distractions. Now we get to the most controversial part of this video, in my opinion. You go to the church scene. You see a choir singing. This represents how some people cover up in their fear with religion, and how they could turn to religion in order for a safe place, in order for you to feel safe. But it's not. He kills all of them. So Childish Gambino just shot up a whole choir of grandmas, and I get demonetized for saying fuck. Now, this may not be a direct reference, but in my mind, I think this is a reference to the Charleston shooting a few years back, where a white supremacist killed 9 African-American people in a church. 3 other ones survived. Now, I can't say this is a direct reference because there's 10 of them, but hey, this is my channel. Another interesting thing is how he walks into this church, you know, he all dancing and stuff, and after what he's done, it is to show that literally the same people that you fear out there in the streets, those same people that you think are like monsters and all that, they can be in your local church. They can be anywhere. There's no hiding from the monsters. You can't just act like that they're not there. They're always going to be there no matter where you go, which is very sad. Hey, more dancing. Notice how after it, there's rioting, as you can see. People are running with 2x4s, and he walks past a police car that is empty. That is the absence of justice when blacks are being killed out there in the streets like that, which is very, very, very depressing. Can we dance some more? This is America. Yeah, there you go. More dancing. Yeah. Notice that serious face that he got when you looking at him walk. I mean, I'm not saying all black people look like that walking down the street, but I mean, sometimes you gotta have a tough look. You gotta have a toughness to you in order to survive in that world, all that shit that you see going on. And then he puts his hands up, or his fists up. Obviously, a symbolism of you gotta stay strong. He flexing. More dancing.
I'm geeking up. Hey, I'm so fitted.
He said, watch me move. As in, take your focus off everything else that's going on in the video, that's going on in the world, and let's just dance and have fun. You gotta have fun in order to stay sane in this world. That orange light is definitely a fire. We got a dude with a bandana over his mouth. I don't care where you are, anywhere in life. If you see somebody with a bandana over their mouth, run. He's doing that dance, that new internet craze thing. Meanwhile, in the background, a police car is on fire. Rioting is happening. Once again, distractions. The internet is a great distraction from all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. Or it'll just tell you more about the crazy stuff. White horses and men in masks will just... What? Now, when he freezes with the gun in his hand and he slowly puts it down. Now, once again, I'm letting you know this whole video is just me conjecturing. I guess that's the right word. I hope that's the right word because I'm just going to use that word. He puts the gun down and smokes some weed. Once again, another distraction away from what's going on in the world. This is America. You hear somebody talking about their follower lists, and once again, another distraction. Twitter, you know, the caring of how many people are following you or how many subscribers you have on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. Grandma told me, get your money, black man. Ah, that elderly wisdom. That person who is back. I mean, he's had a wound in his head and he's playing the guitar. Once again, what does that mean? That part I do not know for sure, but I want you to go in the comment section and let me know what you think. Why is that person still alive? Why is he still playing music? Does this symbolize maybe how many underground artists there are? I don't know. He tosses away the weed and he dances on top of a car. Once again, cars, another distraction in the world. And as the camera pulls out, you see a woman on top of a car. I'm not saying that women are a distraction at all. They're human beings just like men, but for some people they use sex as a way to escape what's going on in reality. And some people just enjoy fucking. Nothing is wrong with either one. Unless you gotta go to like one of those like sex therapists because you have a sex addiction. Then it's a problem. As it pulls out, you start to see it gets smaller and smaller, and it ends up in a box. And it's almost a tunnel vision that people have in this world, that they're so short-sighted. They don't know everything that's going on around them. And as we go into the darkness, as we go into the pitch blackness, as you hear faintly in the background, he is a black man. And you see him running away from what looks to be a lot of white faces. I'm not trying to entice nothing. I'm just saying this is what it's like to be black in America. They might as well call this song Black in America, but This Is in America is kind of like, it gives it more of a universal feel, more of like it just not being about being black in America. But in my opinion, this whole video is symbolizing or exposing or theorizing what it's like to be black in America. Like I said, this whole video is me just analyzing things that may have no meaning whatsoever. But I want to know what you think in the comment section. Be sure to like this video, share it on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram at Elon Rich, follow me on Twitter at Elon Rich ENT, Facebook.com/Elon Rich, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Elon Rich, and I really hope I don't look cockeyed in this video because I got one contact in because I got allergies and it's really irritated eye. It's been rough.
Now look at you walking in here looking all pretty and angry and mean and good. I know you didn't get your hair done so you could just sit down and just sit still.
Hey, we trying to have a good time tonight. Let's go, baby.